Hello guys, NautoAis here. So Nintendo finally gave their report on their financial report of 2024. And of course, let's just say what are the summary about it. Games are selling good, even Pokemon. Scarlet and Violet are the second best selling game. It is what it is, even with the performance issue. Some Nintendo games are selling well. And they're selling a lot of Switch, even so that a lot of people mostly have Switches in their houses. I mean, in the world, just saying. But it might pass the PS2 lifetime sale because the PS2, as of right now, is the highest one. That's the reason why during PS2 times was called the PS2 era, because it dominated the video game market. But beside the point, congrats to Furukawa, to Nintendo. And of course, they also announced that there will be a Nintendo Direct on June during the E3, not so E3, you know that story. And they did also specify that, well, they're not going to be talking about the next Nintendo console, but they are going to be talking about games that's going to come out in the last part of 2024 to 2025. So with that said, what am I talking about a lot of this thing? Well, on their Nintendo business account on Twitter, Shuntaro Furukawa finally announced that this fiscal year, so starting in May 8th, when they announced the story, all the way to March of 31st, 2025, they're finally going to reveal the next Nintendo console. So get ready for that one. It's not going to be on the June Nintendo Direct. My guess could be they're probably going to do like the old days in November 2024. But I wouldn't be surprised they'll probably do something kind of like what they did with the Switch. March of 2025, they're going to announce it. There might be a Nintendo Direct, presentation, whatever. But they are going to announce it with a big bang. So yes, finally Nintendo are ready to show their next Nintendo console. So for me, I am excited. Whatever the specs is, it's going to be better than the Switch. And I'm going to basically give my thoughts and things that I want them to do for the next Nintendo console. So first of all, yes, this has already been confirmed that it will be some sort of Switch hybrid again. So that's already not a rumor, that's already been confirmed. It is going to be sort of a Steam Deck, so it's a souped up Switch. People want that, makes sense. I have to agree with that. So yes, it is going to be a Switch aspect for that one. Kind of like what they did with the Xbox One to the Series X. Nothing really changed, more power. PS4 to PS5, more power. So why not do it with the Switch? Makes sense. Are they going to call this the Switch? Who knows? It might be something, but it might be just be Super Switch, Switch Deluxe, or Switch 2. Makes sense. Another big one that's sort of confirmed, it will be backwards compatible with Switch games, whether it's physically and digitally. Makes sense. Because you're selling a lot. The reason the Switch is not backwards compatible is because the Wii U didn't really sell, and the lifetime sale, let's just say, is 13 million, and that's it. And trying to do a backwards compatible with the Switch from the Wii U is kind of weird physically. Digitally, it is possible. And like I said, there was rumor. People said that Nintendo did consider having the Switch to have digitally backwards compatible, but in the long run they said, well, it's not going to work. That's going to cost high. Nobody wants to play the Wii U. Wii U is not a good system. You know the story about it. I think it's good. There was a lot of missing buttons, but it is what it is. At least the Wii U is compatible with the Wii, but of course it's kind of shitty looking, but that's beside the point. So the two major things that the Switch to the next Nintendo console will have. One, it is still going to be like a Switch aspect. Two, it will be backwards compatible, more powerful. So things the Switch should have, or the next Nintendo console should have, is first, a boost mode of some sort. Use that extra power, boost up the Switch game. Kind of like what PlayStation and Xbox did. Boost mode actually does work. Gears of War 4 and 5, heck, even Judgment. Yeah, I like the 60 frame. Awesome. Same goes with the PlayStation. A lot of the games I have for the PS4, I hooked it up to the PS5. Guess what? Better frame rate. Just saying there, it works. So Nintendo should do something like that, the boost mode. But the biggest one, I even tweet this, and that is no more excuses. If this mandatory, it's an industry standard, have your version a Universal Achievement System integrated with My Nintendo. They did start out with the mobile game, continue with that with the real game. whatever version it is, how it's going to work, you gotta finally have your own universal achievement. One of the big complaints for some people that said was the lack of achievement. Ever since with the Wii U, to some extent 3DS, and like I said, there was even an article from IGN that about how Miiverse kind of missed opportunity with the lack of achievement, and people called the guy an idiot, which is wow. But one of the complaints was the lack of achievement. People want that. Some people want it. At the time, Nintendo didn't do it because they have no knowledge, and there's sort of some belief that shouldn't be matter. Well, in 2024 and beyond, it does matter now. Just saying that one. But anyway, you need to have that universal achievement system. No excuses. If they still don't have that, and the only good aspect for the next Nintendo console is a powerful Switch, that's it. Some might say, well, I want to buy it for the Switch because I can play while I'm taking shit, but I do love my trophies. I do love my achievement. Just saying that. And of course, there's rumor that there's going to be a PS5 Pro. There's a souped up Series X. But of course, Microsoft right now, they're in a shithole. Different story. But anyway, who knows? So, two major things that the next Nintendo console, for me personally, they should have is an achievement system and boost mode. Have that, you're good to go. Price, $399 to $499. I mean, it depends. Maybe $399 is your basic, because again, it is going to be more powerful. $499 is going to be with a premium. Will it be a packing game? Heck no. And here's the reason why. Nintendo have a history of not really putting in a packing game. Just saying there. They have no history. Reggie kind of told the story with the Wii Sports, and that Miyamoto was not happy about it. So having a packing game would be nice, but I doubt it. Maybe a free demo. Just saying. I mean, the online. But another thing that they're finally getting with the times is your Nintendo Switch account will transfer to the next console. Finally, whoever finally decide to do that, they're smart. Okay, maybe it's not so much smart. It's all about the knowledge. Whether you like it or not, in the past, Nintendo didn't really have a knowledge about it. That's why with the Nintendo Wii, the Wi-Fi connection, and then they just dropped that. With the Nintendo Wii U, the Nintendo ID, it's not really using that for the Switch, but you kind of be able to connect it with the Switch Online. I kind of did, and it worked. It made it easy for me. I mean, it's not that hard. Seriously. But yeah, so finally, if you have a Nintendo Switch account, you can use that on the next console. It's kind of sad that they're finally doing it because PlayStation and Xbox been doing that since 2013. PS3. And then PS4 and Xbox One. I just logged in my account then. Ta-da! There you go. Just saying. So at least they're getting with the times. Good news. Congrats to Furukawa. So like I said, they are going to announce the next Nintendo console within this fiscal year. So again, it's going to be starting whatever. Maybe we'll go with July all the way to March of 2025 again. And then, of course, about the release date, again, whatever. I mean, some people even, I just want to add this, is that how come with the Wii U, it wasn't even 5 years and they just dropped the system versus the Switch? 9 years. Well, in the case with the Switch, it's selling. People like it. The idea of playing console game on the go works. I'm not going to lie. It works. I'm old school. I'd rather just play on a big screen TV, but option is there. Right, Phil? Again, different story there. But to some extent, with the Wii U, good concept in the beginning, but the execution was weak. People are not buying them. Games, well, there's no third-party games. Nintendo games are sort of there. And like I said, there was even a story that one of the investors was not happy with Iwata, that basically told Iwata, again, rumor, I don't know true or not, they said, you better find ways to make us money. So, of course, you saw a lot of the story, the Amiibo, of course, the Content ID with Nintendo, because they're trying to find ways to make money. And, of course, Iwata also, honorable, was cutting his paycheck, unlike Microsoft. Different story. But that's the reason why with the Wii U, they even last 5 years, because it was really bad for them. With the Switch, it was the opposite. So with the next Nintendo console, Switch to whatever we call it, yes, it's probably going to be successful if they follow the same architect with the Switch. Just saying that. So anyway, I'm excited. Hopefully they do add in boost mode and achievement. We'll just have to wait and see. But yes, he confirmed it. It will be announced this fiscal year, 2025. Just wait for it. There's still a lot of games on the Switch. And again, backwards compatible. So you don't have to worry about not able to play your older games. That's a big important feature. Of course, achievement as well. Anyway, that's my thoughts. Awesome. Can't wait to hear about it once they're ready to reveal it. Well, with that, I'll see you guys later.